everyone. Today I continue to practice listen and repeat with topic identity by AJ Holt. Let's start.
Hello, this is AJ.
Hello,
Welcome to our
next
next lesson.
lesson.
Today's lesson is called
Cause
identity.
identity.
Your identity
Your identity
is what you
is
believe
what you
about
believe
yourself.
about
So this topic is
This
a
topic
little bit
is the
similar to the topic of
Just topic
beliefs.
belief.
We've talked a lot
We
about
talk
beliefs
about
before. Remember, limiting beliefs and empowering beliefs. Identity is really an important kind of belief or beliefs. Really, it's a collection of beliefs about yourself.
About yourself.
The reason this is
Reason
more important
more
than just
important.
normal beliefs is because
That's
these are
because
global
those
beliefs.
wrong belief.
Now, by global, I mean something that affects
Something that
everything. It covers everything.
It cover
Global comes from globe,
Global,
which means all of the world.
all the world.
But we're not talking about
We're not
internationally
talking
here.
about
Here, global
here
means
global,
everything.
everything,
Covering everything.
everything,
About everything.
about everything.
So global
So
beliefs are
global
beliefs that affect everything else.
Affects everything
Your
else.
global beliefs
Globally
affect all your other
affects
beliefs.
all.
They influence all your other
Influence.
beliefs. They influence
They
all of
influence
your
all
other emotions.
emotion.
They influence everything.
Everything.
They're kind of the
The
most
kind of the most
fundamental beliefs.
fundamental,
The core,
the core,
deepest beliefs, the
deepest belief,
central
the
beliefs.
central,
And other beliefs
and other
come
belief
from them.
come from.
So you've already
So
been
you've
thinking a lot
already
about your beliefs
about
related to English, for example.
English, for example.
But now I want you to think
Now-
about the beliefs you have about yourself. Who you are.
About yourself, who
What kind
you
of
are, what
person
kind
you
of
are.
person you are.
What your abilities
your-
are. These are very,
It's a
very important.
very
You need
important.
to choose them
is
because
choose them
most of
because
us grow up
most
and we
grow
learn them
and
from
we
other
learn
people.
them
We don't even
people
know it's
will-
happening.
Loud happening.
For example, we
For
grow
example,
up
is
thinking we are
citizens
of a certain country.
set country,
And that's true. Of
and
course,
I
it's true.
first too.
But if we identify
it's
too
identify
much, if
too
that
much,
belief is
it's
too strong,
too strong,
we can
we can
become negative, possibly even violent
rare.
towards people from
Towards
other
people.
countries. Say, I'm an American,
Yeah,
I'm an American, America's number one, I'm the
America-
best, everyone
As
else
best
sucks.
everyone else sucked.
Believe it or not, there are
We can
people in the United States who think that. There are people like that in every country. Obviously, this is not a positive belief, not positive for
believe
most people. There's a lot
as
of
people
negative
negative
consequences.
as
So we got to be careful about
That
our global
because
beliefs,
for
about
about-
what we believe about ourselves.
believe about yourself.
More commonly, we
More
have a lot of
common
beliefs about what we
beliefs
can
what
do
we
and what
can
we
do
cannot do.
and we can.
We have beliefs about
They
ourselves.
believe with
I
yourself.
am
I
this
am
and I'm
this.
not
I am
that.
not that.
I'll give you an example of my
Example
own,
my
my
own
own limiting global
Limiting
belief.
number global.
For many, many,
For
many years,
many years,
I had a belief.
I have
I'm not
beliefs.
a good
I'm not
language
a good
learner.
one.
This is a very
Those very
strong belief that I
belief
have.
I
A
have.
global belief about myself.
Myself.
Now, every time I
Now,
tried
every
to learn a
time
new
I-
language,
Your language.
this belief was
Just
there.
believe yourself.
Do you think it helped
This
me learn
thinking-
other languages?
No,
No, it did not.
did not.
It had the opposite effect. It frustrated me. It caused me to quit again
caused
and
me-
again and again.
again and again.
And here's what happened.
And
I have this idea in my
happened
head
with
from the
started
past.
from the past.
I'm not a good language
I'm not
learner.
a good-
I'm a poor
I'm a
language
poor
learner.
language learner.
So when I start to
So
try
I
to learn
want to-
Japanese, for example, what
For
happens?
example, what happened?
Well, I start learning,
No, I took learning.
and unfortunately,
and
I
I
was
thought
trying
I
normal
tried
traditional
normal
methods,
trees, but
not effortless methods.
Not
I know
effortless.
better now, but in the
better
past,
now,
I didn't
but
know. So I was trying just
so
these normal
tries
methods.
mis-
And of course, it was
of
difficult.
course,
I had problems.
and
I made
problem.
mistakes.
The
It was
mistake,
difficult to understand.
difficult one thing.
So what happened is this
So what happened?
experience
Experience,
touched,
just
interacted with
interest,
my global belief.
my global.
I'm not a
I'm
good
not a
language
good
learner,
night.
or I'm a poor language
Right.
learner. And then these experiences,
And
which are kind of difficult.
The kind
So I looked at
difficult,
these
so I looked at
experiences, and I
experiences.
decided the meaning
The
was,
meaning was,
well,
well,
see,
see,
I'm not a good language learner. Of course.
Of course.
Of course, Japanese
Of course,
is difficult
Japanese,
because I'm not a
because
good
I'm
language
not
learner.
good language learner.
So I quit.
So I quit.
Now another person
No one
can
else
have the same
can
experience.
say,
Let's
but
say somebody who
say
has
somebody
the belief,
who's
I'm a
believe
great
I'm
language
a
learner.
great-
I love learning
I
languages.
love learning.
I'm fantastic
I'm fantastic.
at languages. And they start to learn
and
Japanese.
to learn that.
Guess what happens?
Guess
they
what
have some
happened?
difficulties. They have
Some
trouble
difficult
understanding, of course. They're
Standing,
beginner.
of course.
Just starting.
Standing.
Now they don't think,
Oh, they don't think,
see,
oh,
can't do it."
see.
They think, well, this is normal, but I'm a
But
great language
Oh,
learner,
good.
so I'm going to solve this problem and keep going. I'm going to get better and better.
Going and back.
This will improve.
This will improve.
Their whole attitude
Their
is
whole-
different.
Different.
So when the same
So
thing
when the
happens
same
to
thing
them,
At
it doesn't
then,
stop them.
That stopped her.
It doesn't hurt their emotions, their
doesn't.
energy
Emotion,
doesn't drop,
energy
they don't
drop,
lose motivation. They get
Improves it.
stronger and better. They decide,
Stronger
well,
and
this is
better.
a short-term
Stop.
problem. I'm going to solve it. We're
Problem.
going to keep going.
Keep going.
So that's the power of a global
The
belief. It
power
affects
global.
everything.
Affects
Every
everything,
specific
everything.
experience
Skilled.
is filtered
It
through the
filtered
global
through
beliefs.
global belief.
So every
So
language
every
experience
language
I had
I have
was filtered
was
through
filtered
this belief. I'm
This
not a
belief.
good language learner.
language.
And if I have
And
the
if
opposite
I
belief,
have
I'm a great language learner.
embrace
Well, then every experience will be filtered through that.
through that.
Okay, so we need
Okay,
to
so I
choose
need to
our global
choose
beliefs.
that
It's very
global
important.
belief.
We need to develop
Develop
empowering global
empowering
beliefs
globally
as well.
as
Not
well.
just beliefs about
As
English or beliefs about
English
specific things,
but
but also beliefs
also
about
belief
ourselves,
about
who
ourselves,
we are,
who we
what
are,
we can
what
do,
we can do,
what kind of
what
person
kind
we
of
are.
person
These are the most
These
important
most
kinds of
important
beliefs.
kind
These global
is
identity
global
beliefs.
identity.
So you need to look at
So
your
you
own
need
right
to
now
look
about
at right
English
now,
and learning
English
in general.
words.
Do you have
Do you
limiting,
have limiting
negative global
negative
beliefs?
global
What do you
belief?
think about
What do you
yourself?
think about success?
Do you think, oh, I'm
Do you
not
think-
good at English? Or do you think,
All
oh,
these
I'm
things.
a fantastic
I'm
English
fantastic.
learner. I'm a fantastic English
Fantastic
speaker.
big speaker.
I learn
I
languages
learn
easily
language
and quickly.
easily, quickly.
Which one?
Which
It's a big,
one?
big difference. It'll have a big effect which one you choose. So let's talk about how can you
Let's talk
build
about
up this
how
identity?
can
How can you choose your
how can
identity?
you
Well, the
choose
first
your
thing you need to
identity? First thing
decide,
that-
just rationally, very
Rational.
carefully, just thinking
carefully,
logically, what kind of
What kind
beliefs
of belief
would help you?
or happy?
What kind of
what
beliefs
kind of belief
would guarantee your
guarantee
success? Those are the
success.
ones you want to choose.
Want to
Consciously choose the
why
beliefs
do
you want
believe the word
about yourself.
about yourself?
So go ahead right now,
So
pause
write
this,
a note.
get a piece of paper,
If so,
and write down
and
maybe
write
3 or
down
4 beliefs,
4
positive,
belief,
strong beliefs
strong belief
that will
that
change
will train
your feeling
the
about
feeling
yourself.
about self.
Write down at least a couple
Write
that
down
are related to language learning
related
and English learning, English
language,
speaking,
English
and maybe
speaking,
just some very general
and some
ones about
very
yourself.
general.
And begin every
And
sentence
begin
with I
is,
am.
I am.
I am
I
a great
am the
language
great.
learner. I am a great
I am
English
a great
speaker.
English speaker.
I am a fast
I am
learner,
fast learning,
etc.
etc.
Okay, so 4 or 5. I want you to
4
write them
or
down.
5.
4 or 5.
4 or 5
Positive,
positive,
empowering,
empowering,
global beliefs,
global
identity
belief,
beliefs.
identity belief.
I am
I
something.
am something.
And then after you
And
finish,
after
play again
play
and we'll
again.
continue. Pause right now and do this
pour
real
it
quick.
now.
Okay, did you do it?
Okay, so do
Did you
it
write down your
right now.
empowering, strong,
Empowering,
global
strong,
beliefs,
global beliefs
beliefs about yourself, the
about
ones you want?
yourself. One.
Good. Well,
Good.
here's what you're going to do now.
Right.
You're going to make those stronger.
Make us stronger.
And if you remember, the way we make a
If you
belief
make
stronger
it
is
stronger,
we add references, we add
Differences.
experiences, we add
experiences.
evidence. We add specific
We add
examples
speaking
that show that
example.
it's true.
Choose.
Here's what you're going to do. You're going to
Yes,
think back.
the
Think in
feedback,
your life.
Thinking less.
Think about a time,
Think about the time
anytime, one
Any
experience
time
where you
where you
succeeded.
succeed.
You did something
You
that was
do something
difficult
difficult
and you
and
succeeded.
you succeed.
And I want you to write that down
And
again.
write-
Pause really quickly.
Pause it
Write
quickly,
down just
write
one
down.
example, something
For
you
example,
did that was
something
difficult.
difficult.
succeeded
Succeed
even though it
even
was difficult.
though.
Go ahead, pause, do it.
Go ahead, pause. Do.
Okay.
Okay.
Here's what I want you to do now. Think
To do
again.
now,
We're
think
going to find
for it.
another reference, another example.
Different, for example.
Think back again in your
Think
life,
about again.
any time in your life.
In your
Now,
life,
in the
now,
past,
and
in the
the
far
past, and the
past, as
past,
a child,
and the child,
last week,
last
yesterday,
week,
doesn't
yesterday.
matter. I want you to think about a
Think
time
about
when you
a-
learned something.
learn something.
A time when you
A
learned
time
something
when
that
something
seemed
that
difficult.
seemed difficult.
So you learned something,
Learn something.
might have seemed tough at the time,
As a
but
first
you
step.
did it. You learned it. A
You
new
learn
skill,
this skill.
knowledge, anything.
Knowledge,
Just think
anything.
about
So think
successful
about
times in your
successful
past
time
when
that
you
you passed
learned something.
and you learn something.